I make no secret in telling people that I know I am a full-fledged concert whore. If I have the means to do so and I'm healthy enough to stand for it, I will be at any show I want. This has actually caused me to find a lot of cool bands that I've found on the radio or online. They go from just being that band I heard to being a band that I fully fledged endorse and support. I mean, you would really be surprised who I find lived up to and then passed my expectations. I know, right? I was just as shocked as you guys. But trust me, after being dragged to a show that they headlined, they blew me away. I don't know what else to say. It was one of the coolest shows I'd seen in a long time. Whoa, hey, I'm serious. I mean, yeah, the band is, of course, doing that "please believe we are rock stars" attitude they've been doing for the past 15 years. But they genuinely do care about their live show. Too bad they don't do that for anything else they do. Anyway, tonight's not about them. Tonight we're going to look at the other way it goes. From good to bad. Ladies and gentlemen, Five Finger Death Punch. Forming in 2005, the band is made up of a mix of people, mostly American, and Zoltan Bathory, a Hungarian-born artist. By the way, I know this is completely off topic when it came to the music and stuff, but come on, man, Zoltan? I mean, that doesn't exactly scream rock star to me. I'm sure it's a very, very, very proud Hungarian name, and I'm just being the stupid American here, but it doesn't tell me rock star. I hear superhero villain. Nero before Zod! The band rose to popularity with the underground metal scene with their first album, The Way of the Fist, and their first single, The Bleeding, which was released July 10th of 2007, 3 weeks before the release of the band's debut album, which would peak at number 107 in the top 200 Billboard charts in the first month of sales. Not too shabby for a debut. As for the album itself, well, it's pretty much just your mainstream metal album. Nothing really huge. Points are given, of course, for the fact that I can actually hear the singer. I know I make this point a lot, but it's needed. You can't say you sing when what you really do is dry heave. To properly growl and make it sound good is an art form, and I can tell you for a fact, most don't accomplish this. I'll give you guys a good example of what I'm talking about here. Here is, in its entirety, the shortest recorded song in history. Napalm Death's You Suffer. See what I'm saying? That's why I tend to go for bands like Five Finger Death Punch here. Yeah, they do scream, and yeah, after a while it gets a little headache-inducing, but for the most part, I can understand what they're saying as opposed to having to read off of a bunch of lyrics from their booklets or to go find them online. It's a huge pet peeve for me. It takes me all out of the music and just distracts me. And that's about the last compliment that this band gets from me. Because once you actually hear the music, it sounds like every other metal band in the world today. Hard solos and loud verses. Nothing with substance is ever heard in the songs. That's right about when I should tell you where I heard this band first. It was about 2008, November, and of course, because of the album comes the live show. That's where I stopped hearing the band as this. The bleeding, the screaming was tearing me apart. And started hearing them as this. The bleeding, the screaming was tearing me apart. I'm not even joking. Okay, if for some weird reason in the middle of the night they had this weird problem where aliens took off their brains and they suddenly forgot how to play their music, play their instruments, sing, do anything, they could actually just put out cardboard cutouts of themselves, put a tape recorder behind it, and no one would notice the difference. This is a problem for a huge reason. As odd as it sounds, a live band should be just that. Live. They need to have flaws about them somehow. A blown speaker, a crackly voice, something to show that they're human. Otherwise, it might as well just be the band on posters with CDs behind it. This makes me immediately hate this band. I mean, if you're gonna do something and then you're gonna be trivial and stupid with the music and then not even give a shit about your live show, you might as well not even be doing it. Now you can understand why I've stopped following the band at that point. The band had one more album after this, released in 2009. The album was titled War is the Answer. Okay. This is gonna be completely cosmetic and stupid and very pointless, but I hate the title of that album. I know it's supposed to be shocking considering it was 2009, but it really just comes off as that kind of a too soon joke. You know, like someone was making a joke at someone's funeral about how they just died. Nothing more I can really say here. I mean, the music's just bland, the live show is, well, barely even there, if at all, and the videos aren't anything to be desired, as I've pretty much just shown you. And it just proves that being different doesn't necessarily have to mean being good. That's a point, by the way, I want you guys to remember for a future episode. Till then, I've got nothing else to say. I'll see you guys next week.